corner.
Thank you, good evening and welcome to Pickpockets, the game which combines, of course, the knowledge of our teams with the snooker skills of our guest professionals. We have two tables, as always, set to play the game. Let's meet the teams who are going to play this evening, starting with a fine gentleman from the northeast. Kevin, how are you?
Good evening, thanks.
Welcome to the show. What do you do for a living, Kevin?
I'm a painter and decorator.
Aha, good one?
Well, the best.
What do you do, interior, out?
I do a lot of interior, do a bit of sign writing.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah.
Oh, now, the signs good for this evening. Let's ask your partner, Rachel Hay-Ho-Flint. Welcome to the show, Rachel.
Thank you.
Good omen this evening, painter and decorator?
Yes, you can come and do our house any time.
No problem.
And the painting as well.
Right, now, snookering. What about snookering? Do you reckon you've got a chance this evening?
Well, I've got a career best of 4, I think, and that was a foul shot, so I think we're in with a good chance
Was it
tonight.
enough? Well, we've got a gentleman who's got a career best slightly better than that. I'm delighted to have him with us, the old silver fox himself, ladies and gentlemen, our guest professional, Mr. David Taylor. Always good to have another grey one on the show. Anyway, over to the opposition and Wendy. Hi, Wendy.
Hello.
Where are you from?
From Weardale in County Durham.
Nice spot, isn't it? And you're a very clever lady. You've just left college and
Yes.
a degree?
A degree, yes.
What are you thinking of doing?
Teaching, hopefully, and then perhaps theatre.
Oh, well, now here's a man who can help you with theatre because he writes things and he's an actor and everything. George Layton, welcome.
Nice to be here. Nice to be here.
How did you start? Did you actor first and then a writer?
Well, I still consider myself an actor. I went to drama school, went to RADA and won a few medals there, and you know, and then suddenly got into writing. I don't know why. It was all an accident. But...
You didn't play any snooker while you were there, did you?
No. They wouldn't let me into the pub. No.
And quite rightly so. Here's a gentleman I'm delighted they led on the snooker table. He's our second guest this evening. A warm welcome, please, for Mr. John Parrott. Well, you've met the teams. Here come the rules. The object of the game, as always, is to pop the coloured balls. Now, the reds in this game, unlike snooker, are only there as obstacles. Now, how much of a hazard those reds may be obviously depends on how they're broken. And to make it as difficult and hopefully as interesting as possible in this game, we're going to ask our professionals to break on each other's tables. So, gentlemen, if you'd like to take up your positions, we'll hand you over now to our resident referee, Mr. Len Ganley.
Thank you, Tom.
David Taylor has won the toss and has decided to break first.
All right, David, there's the reds. Scatter them where you will. Make it as awkward as possible for John. Cue David. That looks fairly useful to me. Move the pink and the blue. What do you think, John?
So. We'll see.
Fairly confident with that. See if you can do any worse for David. Right, well, you've scattered the reds. You've helped him a little way by potting one of the reds, but I'm not so sure that that's a useful break in David's eyes. What do you think, David?
Dreadful, really.
So, while we mull that point over, I can tell you that we're moving back to our teams now. The white ball is now being removed from the game, and we're going across to Kevin and Rachel, and we're going to offer them 15 questions. Each correct answer to these questions means a red is removed from the table. We wish you well. You must answer in turn. You have 5 seconds per question, and you can't confer. Kevin, first question to you. Is Dolly Parton 5'1", 5'3", or 5'5"?
5'1".
Exactly right. And a red leaves the table. That's the good news. The bad news is that John tells us which red it's going to be. And, of course, he's obviously going to leave the more awkward ones till the end. So off goes the red, and we go across to Rachel. Brontophobia, Rachel, is the fear of reptiles. True or false?
True.
No, it's false. It's the fear of thunder. Right. Kevin, on your body, where is the line of Mars and the girdle of Venus?
Would it be on your hand, Tom?
It is, the palm of your hand. Well done. Off goes another red, and back to Rachel. Red giants and white dwarfs are both types of what?
Flowers.
Oh, they're stars.
I am doing well.
You are. Consistent, anyway. Now, Kevin, according to Joan Rivers, which rock star has childbearing lips?
Mick Jagger?
Right, Michael Jagger is right. Rachel, what colour blood does a lobster have? Red, white or blue?
Yes. White.
No,
Red.
it's blue. It's blue. Could have kept going on like, couldn't we? Kevin, in the Flintstones, who was Fred's wife?
Wilma.
Wilma is right. Here we
thought it
go.
was
To break
Rachel.
our duck, Rachel. What colour is pure molten gold?
Pure molten gold must be gold.
No, it's green. Kevin.
Could I have an easy one next time?
Yes, certainly. Kevin, what is Iceland free from on Thursdays? Iceland is free from?
Motor cars?
No, it's television.
Yeah.
Rachel, John Logie Bird's first successful invention was socks to prevent smelly feet. True or false?
As if I should know that. True.
It is true. Well done. Yeah. Kevin, a gricer spots trains. What does a twitcher spot?
Birds?
Yes, birds is right. Well done. Rachel, what do we call a rectangle with 4 equal sides?
Or a square.
A square. That's right, a square. Kevin, did Humphrey Bogart ever appear as a vampire?
Yes.
Yes, he did in The Return of Dr. X. Well done. Rachel, which country produces the greatest variety of sausages?
Greatest variety of sausages is England.
No, it's Germany. And the final question, Kevin, how many toes does a rhinoceros have?
3.
3 is right. Well done. So, the last red goes, and we ask Glenn for the score.
David's team have cleared 10 reds off the table.
Well done. Well played. So can we improve on that, we ask ourselves, as we go across to Wendy and George. Same rules, you can't confer. 5 seconds per correct answer. We start with Wendy. In the Houses of Parliament, is Big Ben the tower, the clock, or the bell?
The bell.
The bell is right. Off goes a red, and we go to George. How many squares in a Rubik's Cube never alter their position?
I'm just going to leave it. 4.
6. It's 6. Not easy, that, I didn't think. Wendy, from what material are beds of snooker tables made?
Slate.
Slate is right. Well done. George, is trichology the study of hair, magic, or rainfall?
Her.
Well done. Trichology is right. Wendy, Thomas Crapper invented the flush toilet in 1878. True or false?
True.
It is true. And hence the reason why everybody's laughing. Right, George.
I'm not saying anything.
George, for how many years did the 100 Years' War last?
100 years.
116.
Well, it's a trick question.
It wasn't a trick question, no, and it's not right. So we go back to Wendy. How many rivers are there in Saudi Arabia?
1.
No, there's none. No. George, is pogonophobia the fear of pigs, smells, or beards?
Beards.
Beards is right. Well done. Okay, off goes a red. We go back to Wendy. A young turkey is called a goblet. True or false?
False.
It's false. It's called a poult. That's right. Well done. George, which film monster killed a Tyrannosaurus Rex while Fay Ray watched? I'll repeat the question. Which film monster killed a I'll start again. Which film monster killed
King
a
Kong,
Tyrannosaurus Rex while Fay Ray is King Kong is right, okay?
Save your agony.
Thank you. Wendy, to an Australian, what is a jumbuck?
A bag.
No, it's a sheep. George, before World War II, did King Zog rule Albania?
Before World War II?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he did. Well done. Wendy, in which European country would you find Transylvania?
European.
Quick.
Germany.
No, it's Romania. Never mind. George, from Winston, what did John Lennon change his middle name to?
From Winston.
He changed it to?
Julius.
Oh, no. After Yoko.
Oh, no.
Yes. Final question for Wendy. Who has a pet dinosaur called Dino?
Oh, Fred Flintstone.
Flintstones is right. Well done. And at the end of that round, the score, Len?
9 reds have been cleared off the table on John's team.
Well done. So that's the point where we're going to take a very, very short commercial break and allow our professionals to change back to their own table. See you in 2 minutes from now to find out who's going to pot the gold and hopefully win £1,000. welcome back. And when we left you, of course, the tables were like this. David Taylor has 5 reds left, and John Parrott's table has 6. Now, those reds can either be a help or possibly a hindrance. At this point of the game, the professionals have to pot the colours in sequence. Now, the balls themselves don't have any value, but the pockets do. The baulk pockets are worth 40, the centre are worth 60, and the top pocket, which is obviously the most difficult to pot a ball in, are worth 100. Now, half of the points are for a correct answer by the team, the other half for a successful pot by the professional. In the event of a miss or a wrong answer, play goes immediately to the other side. Now, David has least reds on the table, so he's going to start. And, David, you're on the yellow ball, sir. So if you'd like to nominate a pocket for me.
Yes, I'm going to take it in the centre pocket for 60 points, Tom.
Right, 60 points. Now, 30 of those, team, if you can answer me this question. The yellow ball question is on sport. Dig, set and spike are terms from what ball game?
Dig, set, spike.
American football?
No, it's not. Unfortunately, it's volleyball. No points on that. 30 points at stake, though, as we cue David.
Break over.
Good pot and good position. The break's over, and the score then?
30 points.
30 points. All right. Play moves across to your team. And, John, let's have a look at your yellow position. You can place the white anywhere you like. Pick a pocket, sir.
We'll try the yellow in the middle hole for 60.
All right. Again, a question on sport, folks, for 30 points. How many interlaced rings does the Olympic flag have?
This way. 7.
It isn't. It's 5, unfortunately. And I think Wendy was saying 5, George. I'll say no more, but never mind. 30 points at stake as we cue John.
Break over.
Good pot. Good pot. And the score then?
John's team have 30 points.
30 points. So back over to David. You're on the green ball, sir. Pick a
Yes,
pocket.
baulk pocket for 40 points.
So for 20 of those points, folks, a literature question. In the novel by Oscar Wilde, which character stayed young while his picture aged?
Oh, Dorian Gray.
Dorian Gray is right for 20 to make it 40. Cue David. Well played. Brown ball, and as if I need to ask, pick a pocket.
Yes, I'll try that same pocket, baulk pocket, 40 points.
Right, for 20 of those points, folks, a question on the natural world. What do all racehorses celebrate officially on January the 1st?
The birthday.
The birthday is right for 20 to make it 40. Cue David. Really good position on the blue.
Yes, centre pocket for 60 points.
So for 30 of those points, folks, a question on the past. Who commanded the Confederate armies during the American Civil War? The Confederate Army?
Not John Wayne, but
Robert E. Lee.
Robert E. Lee is right. For 30 to make it 60. Cue David. Pink ball, David, and pick a pocket.
Centre pocket, 60 points.
For 30 of those 60, question on music. The popular song You'll Never Walk Alone first appeared in which musical?
Carousel. Is it? Oh,
Yes?
I thought it was at the Cop. Carousel.
Carousel is right. Well done. Very good. To make the score 60, cue David.
Drake's right.
Break over.
And the end of the break, the score, Len?
200 points to David's team.
Well played.
Yes.
Just explain the pink ball now leaves their table, but we're back over with you. And, of course, John, you're on the green ball, and you have a pocket to pick.
Yep, top pocket for 40 points.
40 points. A literature question for you. Wendy and George. Who created Tarzan?
Yes? Rice Burrows. Edgar Rice Burrows.
Edgar Rice Burrows is right for 20 to make
I
it
nearly said.
for 40. Cue John. Well played.
Try the brown and baulk pocket.
He's picked the corner pocket again for 40. For 20 of those 40, please tell me, what type of creature is a John Dory?
It's a fish.
It's a fish for 20 to make it 40. Cue John.
I've eaten it.
Break over.
And the score then?
John's team have 90
How's
points.
that, John?
Right, the brown leaves the table, but 90 points on the board. Back to David, only the black in play, and is a pocket to pick for me.
Corner pocket, top pocket for 100 points.
So for 50 of those 100, team, current affairs. What is the government news agency of the Soviet Union called?
TASS.
TASS is right for 50. To make it 100, cue David.
This will be a good job.
Brilliant.
Close. Break over.
And the end of the break and the end of their frame, the score then?
David's team have 250 points.
Good effort, well played. And if I may say, a brave try on a plant off the red there, but never mind. Now, you have a free run at the table here, John, but only one free run. You'll need some big scores because you're about 160 behind, so the higher pocket, the better.
Yep. 60 for the first.
60 for the blue he's going for, and for 30 of those 60, we can't make any mistakes, folks. If we make any mistakes, it's all over. Which British Prime Minister led the first Liberal government?
I think he might be Asquith. I'm not sure.
Guess?
Asquith.
No, it wasn't. It was Gladstone. It was Gladstone. But by the by, there are 30 points yet to be gained, John. Have a crack at the blue. Cue John. Well played.
Break over.
Unfortunately, the break is over, and it means at the end of the game, Len, the scores?
120 to John Parrot's team, 250 to David Taylor's team.
And they're the winners. Well played. Never mind. The width of a Gladstone bag between you and victory there. Never mind. A brave try. Thank you both for playing the game. Thanks, of course, to John. A bold effort from him. Wendy, have you enjoyed the show?
Oh, smashing, thanks.
Well, you've had a good week. You've got the university.
You've got your degrees. But,
That's right. You do have your pickpocket silver trophy with our compliments.
Lovely.
Oh, thanks, of course, to Joyce for playing the game.
well, commiserations.
You know, you're welcome any time. Thanks to John. And let's move across now and congratulate our team over here. Rachel, smashing effort. Don't go far away. We need you at the end. But right now, warm welcome back, please, to Kevin. He's going on the goal spot. Come on, Kevin.
Oh, here he goes.
Now, at this point, we're playing for time and not for points. I'm going to ask you 6 questions. Each of those questions, correctly answered, puts 10 seconds on our clock up there, all right? We're hoping you're going to get them all right and give David Taylor 60 full seconds to clear those colours and hopefully go on and pot that gold ball for £1,000. We wish you well. Every ball that David pots, Kevin, wins you 100. A complete clearance gives him a chance at the gold. First question. To which section of the orchestra does the oboe belong?
Woodwind.
Woodwind is right for 10. Well done. Kevin, what is the capital of Austria?
Vienna.
Is right. 20 seconds on the clock. Which dictator had the given name Benito?
Mussolini.
Is right. 30 seconds. What colour is the semi-precious stone lapis lazuli?
Green.
It's not green, it's blue. Good try. Who was Abbott's comedy partner?
Costello.
Costello is right. 40 seconds on the clock. Final question. What is at the centre of our solar system?
The sun.
The sun is right, and you've got 50 seconds on the clock. Well done. Most important thing, of course, Kevin, is that David has got 50 seconds on the clock to pot those colours off their spots. He can place the white anywhere he wants to. He's got to do it in under the time and leave him a little bit of leeway to go on and pot that gold ball. We wish him well, we wish you well. 50 seconds. Cue David.
$45. 40. 35. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10.
Yes, well done. A great clearance by David, but more importantly, the time left on the clock, Len?
8 seconds.
We have 8 seconds for one try at that gold ball. Fingers crossed, toes crossed, and eyes crossed here. David, 8 seconds for £1,000. Cue David. And they all count. Tremendous. Kevin, thanks for playing again. Thanks to you good folk at home for watching again. Well, that's it for this week. We'll see you next week when our 2 special guests will be Alex Higgins and Willie Thorne. Until we do, take care of yourselves. Goodbye.